Some people go overseas, oceans and rivers and mountains and hills just to find love. But the question stands, is it really for love? Do you think it's really for love? Welcome back to Coffee with Joy. So excited to have you all in the building. I am favorite host Joy with Coffee with Joy Talk Show Podcast. So excited to have you all here. As today's segment, we're talking about love. What is your definition of love? Well, these two clips, I'm going to show you how some people go overseas, oceans and rivers and mountains and hills just to find love. But the question stands, is it really for love? Do you think it's really for love? So I'm going to show two clips, but keep in mind, they're each going to be muted for the mere fact that I don't know if the music is copyrighted, so I don't want to go against any issues. So I'm just let you read and you read the caption, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So first up, let me show you the first video.
Go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I did by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out, though. I'm a mind that's with the talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that devil. Like the Baba fly, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. And if you go and shadow, 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 and if you go and I did what I got when them kills over my. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like.
You get in the comments. I am going to blast you. Hello. But again, we just normalizing a difficult conversation. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. It's an scapegoat. Too many times we're covering this because at the end of the day, it's a higher rate versus male versus female than female versus male, meaning that a lot of women will travel to go visit these men. Right. And then I'm not saying it's a problem or it's an issue, but the problem comes when we know it's for a gain. It's not really for love. It's a gain. And you can't tell me otherwise. And if it's for a gain, let me know what's the record of them staying in love for X amount of period. Okay. You heard the stories. I've heard the stories. So I know you probably want to go against the grain. Like, no, don't say that, Joy. That's just what it is. No, it's just not what it is. It's not. It's not. And then when they come over here, they realize it's not what it is. They realize like, wow, yes, we have to work as hard as they do as well. Yes, I'm not saying our living is worse, but at the end of the day, we still have to work. We still have to put forth the effort. And you're coming over here and you're bringing somebody over here, not knowing the whole situation. And sometimes that if the finances are not there, that really could break down a relationship. And we see where too many families are broken up. But we already know what was built on. It wasn't really built on love. So it goes back again. What is your definition of love? Let's just be real. Please do explain and help me. Help me. Help me understand what you're talking about. Because again, I'm stating this in the front. Yeah, allegedly, yes, this is all my opinion. Yes, but we have to normalize this. We have to stop this. We've seen too many clips where women are not they're getting the end of the grunt. They're being the one that's left out. They're being the one that's getting pushed, and they back at point zero after doing all this work when they truly are into these men. You see, whether they pay or not, they are into these men. Okay, it's a gain. Once I come here, how long do they stay with one another? And I'm not saying it's always the men that's leaving. I'm not saying that because I don't know that percentage, but I know it's a greater chance. It's a greater percentage that they do. Because when you have a set agenda, you're meeting that agenda. And once that agenda is met, only one person is going to get hurt. And it's the women. It's the American woman. So let's look at the next clip. It's not as long, but let's look at the next clip. And I muted it. I just want to make sure you see. Of course, you can read the video. Clearly, you see what's taking place, what's happening, how she's coming in, how she's so excited to see her Boaz. Okay? And it's almost wondering, I know I know there's probably men in the United States that's not good. I know there, but there's some great men out here. It is, but it is very hard. And I'm not saying that your love is not here on one continent. I'm not saying that. But when it's built on something different, when it's built on a set agenda and it's not true love, it's not going to last. Somebody's going to quit. And it's always the women that get hurt. So again, she sat here, and I know they probably talk endlessly, of course, with great technology, they were able to do FaceTime. They was able to send messages, video chat, which is all grand. But it's different when you do all that versus when the person is with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a whole difference. And see, I tolerate you until the agenda is met. And then once the agenda is met, what happens? Somebody's heart is broken. Somebody's heart is thrown to the side. Now someone is very irate. The calamity starts, the whole turmoil becomes an issue because it was not built on love. And I stand corrected. What is your definition of love? What is your definition? Because again, you can't tell me this is love. You can't tell me. And again, like I stated before, I don't know the percentage of women or men going across seas, finding love, and they stay in a long relationship. I don't know that part. Probably next time I'll come back with that because I would love to know that. But I guarantee you it's not higher than 40%. It's not. Because again, you have to go through immigration and you have to set up everything. And that's why, the Western is making money off of it. We see these shows, they making money off of it, not to name any, but of course they taking it as their revenue. They're taking, they capitalizing off of this and really bringing in strong cash, knowing that, hey, it's just the money, but marriage is a sacred thing. And that's something that you should not play with. I don't care what or who you are. You should not play with that because God is not mocked. Don't play with marriage. That's something sacred. God take that seriously. So between these two clips, please do let me know what are your comments. I would love to hear your comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. Because again, this is a conversation because that's part of Coffee with Joy. We normalize the difficult conversation. And these are difficult because I truly believe women and men want to be in a relationship. People want to be loved genuinely. They want authentic love. They don't want to be bought. They do not want something. Some people go in there, truthfully, they should not go in there blindsided, but they do. They go in there blindsided thinking that this individual really do love me. They really do care. But in the end, when you have a set agenda and that agenda gets set, somebody's going to get hurt. So what do we do? How do we curve this? Because again, if you can't come in here on your own and you have to use a different route and it's not a route that's pleasing to God, come on. Somebody's getting hurt. Somebody's getting hurt. And I'm not saying they can't learn to love one another. That's not it. But what I am saying, when your agenda is set on something else and it's not built on true love, that's where the issue comes from. So please do share your thoughts. I don't know how this photographer is missing this. I don't understand. How is your groomsman is groping the bride right in front of the photographer or video? If somebody's not stopping it, or probably using it as evidence, I don't know. But something is not right. Something's not right. Please do check the clip.
Go out for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I did by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl, it's out, though. I'm a mind that's you can talk, though. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh.
Again, I know that,
and I know that,
so that, again, I don't follow the situation. Clearly, let's look at the clip. And talking and the gesturing and the holding on. Like I am just mind blown. Like marriage is no longer a secret thing anymore. It's like we just go against the grain. Like, hey, who cares? You get married, I'ma still. Look how he positioned as he's gonna saddle her. Like, come on. And the groom is right there. And his partner to the far right is not even, oh gosh. It's, I don't know. Please do let me know. Please do let me know your story. Please do let me know your side of the story. What are your thoughts? What have you depicted here? Again, marriage is just getting out of hand and it's not what God intended. And yes, you will pay for it. We all pay for it. It's sin. You can't be groping the bride. Even if she wanted, she's at wrong too for letting it happen. At least that's allegedly from what we could see from the video, right? But please do let me know what are your thoughts? What are your comments? Because I would love to hear. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow Coffee with Joy. And we would love to have you as a guest on our show. Please make sure that you go to our email, which is thecoffeewithjoyshow@gmail.com, or go to our website, which is thecoffeewithjoyshow.com. We would love to hear from you. And if you'd like to patronize our company, please do follow the QR codes. For any amount will help with our company. And as always, if it's a weekday or weekend, it is Coffee with Joy. Until then, live life on purpose and see you all soon.